This is Eternal Blade, and welcome to part 9 of the Space Marine Thunderfire Cannon tutorial. And as you can see, I've laid out some reference images. These are from the Thunderfire Mac video, which I showed you guys earlier. Well, it's in here somewhere. But anyway, so I just took various screens of it and I created reference images. We have the top, side, bottom, and back. And he said that he'd send me a front picture soon enough, so we'll have one relatively soon. But I didn't show you how to make these because it actually takes quite a while. I don't think you'd want to be bored. But what you do is you get the reference images, and I uploaded them to Photobucket, and you can find that link on my channel in the top left-hand corner. And you download those, and you go to Material Editor, you select one of these blank ones, you go to this box right here by diffuse, you go to Material Editor, you select this blank box by diffuse, double click bitmap, and you pick your image. Make sure to remember these numbers here. This is the width and the height. You're going to need to input those numbers in for the planes which you create. So what you do is you create a plane, make sure there's one length segment, one width segment, bring the length and the width up to the number of pixels, apply the material by just dragging it, and then position them correctly. So the way I have it, the top is on the top facing outward, bottom is on the bottom facing downward. The back is actually on both the front and the back right now because I don't have the front image, but eventually the front's going to be on the front, back's going to be on the back, facing outward, and then the side actually faces inward. And I have these set at 50% opacity, which you can do by selecting the texture and bringing the opacity just down to 50. And then to get the scale correctly, because the images aren't scaled, what you do is you say go in the left-hand viewport here. You'd create a box, and you just draw one right at the top there, bring it out, then go in the front viewport, and you'd see where that box is, and you just align it with the top section here. So that's the way I did it, and you do that for all the sides, top and bottom. Alright, now we can continue modeling with our reference images. So we're going to start by fixing these things. So go in the top viewport and click on this, go to vertex, and just drag these vertices back and drag them to the left, then back a bit more. Drag these down. Alright. Then you're going to want to select that rivet, bring it back, and delete all but one of these things. What you're going to want to do is increase the width that way. Go into vertex mode and then just drag it right there. And then we're going to want to just copy it. You can just eyeball it for now. Should be good enough for what we want. And looks like we can fit one more in, so bring it back and drag to the left a bit, and this one to the up. Alright, go into perspective, make sure it looks good. And it does. Now we can this. So go into top view and vertex, and just drag these verts back a bit. Alright. Editable poly. Select that rivet and that rivet. Drag them back. Okay. And that should actually no. Let's do it a little bigger. So we'll go right down the center here. Okay. Yeah, this line's crossing here, which isn't good. So I'm just gonna leave that for now. Something's wrong though. Let me just see where this edge goes. Okay. Don't actually know why I'm doing anything to that edge, but okay. I'll just put that back. And here's our problem. Just go into wireframe for a second. Take out this viewport, or this vertex, bring it back. As long as it's not chamfered or anything, we should be good. So what I'm going to do, go to edge, select the edge, and there should be an insert vertex. Okay, go to vertex. Okay. Hold on. Alright, what we're going to do is we're just going to cut it. So select this edge, cut from there to there. Okay. That gives us a oops. That's not good. Yeah, sorry about that. I accidentally froze it because I don't know the hotkey for that, and apparently I pushed it. But yeah, so select this vertex and just try to align it as best you can. Go into the top view here, select right down the center here, and just drag it out. Okay. Select that, oops, that rivet there, put it in place, and then select all this stuff, move it over until it's centered. Go into the front viewport for this. Okay, guess that'd be the back viewport. Press V to get the viewport dialog, but of course it doesn't work with mine. And just yeah, it's not good. Go to perspective again. Apparently we have to drag all of these. Go to the front, Z or back, I guess. Back. Back. And just drag them over. Okay, now grab that. Bring it down. Scale it up. Perspective, Z to zoom. And looks like we're going to actually have to make it longer. And that looks good. Now we dealt with all our problems, and we have reference images. That's it for part 9. I'll see you in part 10 where we will begin modeling again.